Hey folks, this is Dr. K, and this is a very quick follow-up to yesterday's Q&A when we were trying to cache photos and we ran into problems. So let me show you what happened. Okay, I'm opening up the emulator. All right, and I've got the little run thing going here. Okay, so we downloaded some photos, and presumably we wanted to cache those photos inside the gallery items, and you can see in the background all these network requests for individual photos. So when we go to our map, we are still going to expect those network requests because we didn't implement the access of photos from gallery items inside the map. Okay. So you can still see individual requests for individual photos in the background here. But what we were hoping is that when we go back to the gallery view, we would no longer see those requests because we were accessing the photos that we had cached in our gallery items, or we were hoping that we would be accessing those photos. So if I click on gallery now, you can still see that the placeholder images appear and then the network requests are happening, and you can see it in the background on this run panel too. So that is a problem. But what I noticed when I was just messing around with this today is that, okay, I'm on the gallery fragment now. If I scroll up slowly, I will see network requests happening, okay? But now if I scroll down, okay, no network requests. So that makes me think that now when I'm just staying on the gallery fragment, that the caching is working correctly, all right? So why is the caching working correctly when I'm staying on the gallery fragment, but not when I switch to the map and then go back to the gallery fragment? And that seems to imply that something is happening when I either switch to the map or switch back to the gallery. And in fact, something is happening. I am reloading those gallery items. Okay, so if we look over here at photo gallery fragments, okay, yeah, right there, I've got photo gallery view model load photos, which calls through to load photos and Flickr Fetcher fetch photos, okay, which is right there. And so basically I'm getting new gallery items every single time I go back to that fragment anew and hit the onCreate lifecycle callback. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to load the photos unless there are no photos. So here we're storing the photos in gallery items live data in our repository. So if that already has photos in it, I don't want to fetch the photos again. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a guard here, and I'm just going to say if gallery items live data value is not equal to null. So if it's not equal to null, that means the photos have already been loaded and I'm going to return. All right, so I'm just going to put a guard there, and if I don't return, then I'm going to actually load those photos. Now, I will say that, well, let's just run this and just make sure it works. Okay. So here I am, I'm making a bunch of network requests, which is what you expect. And then I go to the map, and then I'm also making a bunch of network requests, which is still what we expect because we haven't implemented accessing the gallery item drawables. And now I go back to gallery and watch this run panel here. I am no longer making network requests. So now it is working as expected. And yeah, and that's pretty much it. That was the problem. All right. So the only thing I wanted to mention before we end up here is when you are doing the reload button, okay, when you're implementing the reload button, which you're still going to have to implement, you're probably going to want to pass in some kind of Boolean here that tells us to force reload the photos. So when I hit that reload button, I want to ignore that guard. I don't want to return if the value of those gallery items is non-null. I want to force a reload of the photos. So one easy way to do that is to just pass a Boolean here and saying, hey, I did hit the reload button. I want to force a reload. Okay, and that's pretty much it. It was a simple problem with a simple solution. I hope this helped, and we'll see you all on Piazza.